Have you ever truly paused to wonder, deeply, profoundly, about the meaning of life? We are born into this world. We learn, we strive, we accumulate possessions, experiences, and memories. Yet when our time here inevitably ends, we leave it all behind. We take nothing with us. So what was the point of it all? Was it merely a fleeting journey from dust to dust, a cosmic joke played on our brief existence? But what if life was never meant to be meaningless? What if the very fabric of our existence, the struggles, the joys, the questions that haunt us, are all part of something far grander? What if life is a test? For many of us, life can feel like an endless, repetitive cycle. We wake up, go to school, then to work, chasing promotions, accumulating money, only to repeat it all again the next day. The relentless pursuit of the next milestone, the next possession, the next fleeting moment of happiness. And for what? To reach the end, often feeling empty, burn out, or profoundly unfulfilled. It's a modern paradox. We have more conveniences, more connectivity, more distractions than ever before, yet a pervasive sense of meaninglessness seems to linger, a quiet hum beneath the surface of our busy lives. Perhaps you've felt it too, that gnawing feeling that there must be more, the quiet despair when success doesn't bring the promised joy, or the exhaustion from constantly performing for an audience that never truly sees you. Why does modern life, with all its advancements, often leave us feeling so disconnected, so adrift? It's a question that echoes in the hearts of millions, a shared existential ache that reminds us we are not alone in our search for purpose. But let's return to that powerful, unsettling idea. What if life is a test? This isn't about a punitive judgment, but a profound framework for understanding our journey. If we embrace this perspective, the very nature of our struggles, our choices, and our growth takes on an entirely new dimension. Consider the possibilities. What if it's a spiritual test? A journey designed to bring us closer to a higher purpose, to a divine understanding, or to the purest essence of our own souls. Perhaps every challenge is an opportunity to refine our spirit, to shed the superficial and embrace the sacred. Or perhaps it's a moral test, a continuous examination of how we treat others, how we exercise empathy, compassion, and justice in a world often fraught with division. Is our true measure found not in what we achieve for ourselves, but in the kindness we extend, the burdens we lighten, and the love we share? And what if, at its most fundamental, it's a personal test, a crucible for growth, resilience, and the forging of character? Every setback, every failure, every moment of doubt becomes a lesson, a chance to discover our inner strength, to push beyond our perceived limits, and to become the fullest, most authentic version of ourselves. This test isn't about passing or failing in a conventional sense, but about the journey of becoming, the continuous evolution of who we are. If life is a test, then history is filled with those who have faced its most daunting challenges and emerged transformed. Their stories are not just tales of survival, but profound blueprints for finding meaning amidst despair. Let's look at some remarkable individuals who navigated the depths of meaninglessness and found their way back to purpose. Consider Jim Carrey, a comedic genius whose infectious energy once masked a profound battle with depression. Despite achieving stratospheric success, the laughter often felt hollow. His lowest point was a period of deep introspection, where he questioned the very nature of reality and his place within it. The turning moment came through a radical shift in perspective, embracing spirituality and self-reflection, understanding that true happiness wasn't external but internal. What gave him meaning was letting go of the need for external validation and connecting with a deeper, more authentic self. He transformed his life, not by abandoning his craft, but by infusing it with a newfound depth and vulnerability, becoming a powerful voice for mental health awareness and spiritual awakening. Then there's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a man synonymous with strength and resilience. Yet, in his youth, he faced severe depression, struggling with injuries and the crushing weight of unfulfilled dreams. His lowest point was a feeling of being utterly lost, his football career over, with no clear path forward. The turning moment was a realization that he had to fight for his mental health, to find purpose beyond his athletic aspirations. What gave him meaning was embracing his vulnerabilities and connecting with others through his struggles, realizing his strength wasn't just physical, but emotional. He rebuilt his life, not just physically, but emotionally, becoming a global icon who openly advocates for mental well-being, inspiring millions with his journey of perseverance. And consider J.K. Rowling, the visionary behind the Harry Potter universe. Before her literary triumph, she endured immense hardship, battling depression, living in poverty, and even contemplating suicide. Her lowest point was a period of profound despair, where she felt like a complete failure, a single mother struggling to survive. The turning moment was channeling her pain and imagination into storytelling, creating a magical world that offered escape and hope. What gave her meaning was the act of creation, of bringing her characters to life, and the belief that her stories could resonate with others. She not only created one of the most beloved literary series of all time, but also became a powerful voice for resilience and imagination, demonstrating that even in the darkest times, creativity can be a lifeline. These aren't just biographies, they are profound lessons. They teach us that meaning isn't found in the absence of pain, but in how we navigate it. It's about the choices we make when faced with despair, and the courage to seek a deeper purpose beyond superficial achievements. Their lives are a testament to the fact that the greatest tests often lead to the greatest transformations. If life is indeed a test, then its essence may not be about what you gain, but profoundly what you give. True purpose blossoms not from accumulation, but from contribution. It is found in the selfless act of helping others, in the continuous journey of becoming a better, more compassionate human being, and in the unwavering commitment to staying kind and upright, even when the world tempts you otherwise. Understand this fundamental truth. Pain is not the end. It's part of the test. It is the forge in which character is tempered, the darkness that allows us to appreciate the light. Every struggle, every setback, every moment of despair is an opportunity for growth, a chance to prove your resilience and discover inner strengths you never knew you possessed. And as you navigate this intricate test, hold fast to these moral anchors. Never harm others. Your actions ripple outwards. Choose empathy. Choose respect. Choose peace. Never give up on yourself. You are capable of far more than you imagine. Your journey is unique, and your potential is limitless. Darkness is temporary. Just as night gives way to dawn, so too will your struggles eventually yield to new beginnings. Hold on to hope, for it is the most powerful light in the deepest shadows. So even in the deepest valleys, even when the shadows seem to stretch endlessly, remember this: there is always a path forward. It may not be immediately visible, but it exists. Every tear shed, every obstacle overcome, every moment of doubt conquered, shapes who you are becoming. You are not merely enduring, you are evolving. Your life in its entirety possesses an inherent, undeniable meaning. Perhaps you can't perceive it yet. Perhaps it's still unfolding, but it is there. It is woven into the tapestry of your experiences, etched into the lessons you learn, and reflected in the impact you have on the world around you. Trust in the process, trust in your own capacity for growth, and trust that your existence is a vital, irreplaceable piece of the grand design. Perhaps the meaning of life isn't something you find. Maybe it's something you choose to create. Thank you for watching. Give us a like and subscribe to us as we bring you more videos every Wednesday to unlock your potential.